Hello, 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 everybody. It is good to see you. We are back again in the aftermath of a pretty big episode. The acquisition of David Pastrnak. And, of course, the development of Stanislav Semyonov, highlighting that episode. Now, again, I knew it would be a somewhat controversial move to give up as much as we did. That much, very much not surprising. Obviously, David Pastrnak and Leon Draisaitl entered this series as the two best players already in the league that we could possibly get. It's nice to have been able to get Pastrnak. Draisaitl wouldn't happen because they didn't want to trade him, but, the argument was, do we take this shot to get Pastrnak now? Because what if the Bruins take him off the trade block? What if they re-sign him? What if he goes to free agency and picks somebody else? That was the only way to guarantee that he would be here. Whether or not he sims well, we'll have to wait and see. But we are going to immediately offer him a full 8-year contract extension. We can go ahead, of course, because we have the time. We can go ahead and see if the old 85% trick would still work. And I got to be honest, I don't know if it will, but it would drop it down to 765. I mean, if that works, that's a steal and a half. We might as well try. If it doesn't, we'll pay what he's asking for. And to be honest, we might as well go ahead and try to get some of these other deals done. The RFAs, obviously, we have a bit more negotiating power, but someone like Jakub Vrana, who wants a decent deal, that's not that bad, to be honest, for someone who can still be middle six for us, 4.8. That'd be a really good deal for Jakub Vrana. So we'll see if those happen to go through. The RFAs will wait because, again, we have more roster control. Now, we are not done setting up our roster. I think, you probably saw this coming. Tried to trade him. Didn't happen. Hasn't played that many games. But Elvis Merzlikins, I'm hoping, gets claimed on waivers here because we free up $5 million. And unfortunately, he made it. So that could end up being a pretty rough deal that we have to work with. We'll bring him back to the team after killing his morale, but he can bounce back pretty fast. Adam Huska has not been incredible so far. We'll leave him probably as the healthy scratch. Defensively, again, there's really not much we can do. There's not a major improvement that we can call up. Yannick Weber at least hasn't been abysmal. And then forward-wise, we are going to make that call. And we are going to call up Semyonov. We are going to drop Zemgus Girgensons, who has kind of struggled. And surprise, surprise, he clears waivers. No problem whatsoever. So we will go with our best lines. And while the top line doesn't get crazy chemistry, it would if we have a playmaker. At least it'd be a +1 with Tim Stützle. So I think that's worth it. You could also have Semyonov on a lower line. It doesn't look like we're going to get crazy value no matter what. I'm cool with Kaut, Nosek, and Niederreiter, even though Nino's not happy there. Palat can be on the third line. Oh, man, what do we want to do here? Excuse me. We could bump Nico up because Semyonov's listed as a second liner. So was Vrana, so was Hurdle. Oof. How do we want to do this? I mean, Natchez is also listed as a second liner. We don't really want to upset the ones that still have a good potential. I think I'm going to go with my gut. We don't really need the +1, but Hischier, Pastrnak, Semyonov. He works best on the second line, though. That's not really all that surprising. Pasta's not an amazing fit with this head coach. Natchez was the best fit for the top line. Hurdle and Palat are both better fits on that top line as well. Go figure. I think we'll just go for it. Screw the chemistry. Let's try to get the best players in the most ideal spots. And I think that second line, because they're so young, is the best way to go. I mean, it's not, again, best chemistry-wise, but this third line, I mean, they're fantastic, but they're all over 27 years old, or 27 years or older. So I think we're good. I mean, that's a hell of an offense. That's some great center depth. And then defensively, I mean, again, we know that Weber and Gudis work out quite well. To be honest, we'll go Kempney, Seider, Ronick, Weber, or Ronick, Dadenoff, Weber, Gudis. That works for me. And then Elvis will be in. Huska will be out for Parik. And that'll be the team for the moment. We'll go best lines down in the AHL. Not really too many people to worry about, of course. On this team, let's get Corbinian Holzer out of there for Galvis. And let's get Antoine Roussel out of the lineup for Glebov, who I just went past. I'm aware. I'm just making sure that there wasn't anybody that I missed. So Glebov can make it into the lineup. And, God, we need somebody else who's a bit lower in overall. I guess Peter Stolarik. I hate to say it because Jacek, he's 25, so he's not going to get much better. So we should pretty much be good. There we go. So those will be the teams moving forward. I do not know if we'll make the playoffs, but we are set up pretty well moving forward aside from having draft picks. Pasternak does re-sign, as does Jakub Vrana, both two wonderfully cheap contracts with the 85% trick. Again, if you do not know, take what they're asking for and multiply it by 0.85. And that is the old 85% trick that has worked for years and years. So, aside from them, the Dadanoff needs to be signed. I'm going to look for a 4-year rather than a 5. I mean, I'd prefer the 8, obviously, to just get him signed. But 4 years is kind of like a mini bridge deal. And then he should still be an RFA. I don't believe the glitch is still there, where it's like, oh, he should be an RFA, and then he's not. But, we can negotiate worst case. We'll go to re-sign him. We'll do the same thing with Moritz Seider. And try to lock him down for the next 4 years. That's 3.575. Gudis, I'm not sure yet. Siegenthaler, he's not going to get much better. We probably will have to bring Radko back, though. Let's be honest. He is one of our best defensemen that we have. So then forwards, Tim Stützle wants a 7-year deal and a crap load of money. This is going to get pricey, but a 5-year deal, we can knock that down. I'm actually going to wait to sign Stützle and Hedel. We'll see what happens with the other ones, because leaving those guys as RFAs, we should still be okay. So let's see what happens over the coming days. Gudis resigns, Seider, and Dadanoff. So in terms of money left, $10 million. Stützle wants most of it. We got to re-sign Stützle and then potentially let go of Hedel. So yeah, we'll drop that down to 5. And again, money-wise, this would be down to 8.8. Make a deal, get rid of some goaltending, and then we're fine. So we should be okay when it comes to having this team set up. Stützle resigns. So the only move that we're going to have to make is freeing up some space to re-sign Philip Hedel, which really shouldn't be that difficult. The one issue right now is our situation changed very quickly, and we made a horrible bet on some of the best goaltenders available, when again, I think like an 80 overall goalie for dirt cheap is pretty much our best option, especially with how franchise mode tends to work. So we are at 38, 31, and 8 as of April 1st. We are 5 points back with 5 games left. I think it's just too far gone for us to make the playoffs. We do beat the Rangers. So 4 games left, 3 points back. Can we beat Montreal? This would be huge. Okay, we're there. 3 points back, 2 points back of New Jersey. Can we beat Edmonton? Yes, we can. 80 points, it takes 92 to make it. Or 80 games, it takes 92 points to make it. We have to win out Washington, we win. We're currently in a playoff spot. If we beat the Florida Panthers, we have turned this team around in record time and we'll be going to the playoffs. So is that what's about to happen? You could say should have menu simmed it if we lose because we changed up the formula, but here we go. First period, scoreless. Second period, first goal, Tomas Nosek, the beautiful Boston Bruins legend. We go to the third. Can we do this? This game means so much to us. Can we get this win? Trading power plays. Florida with another one. They still don't score, and now they do. Jordan Eberle. Come on, boy. No, not like this. Not like this. Come on. Yes, Philip Hedl on the power play. Just get to overtime, get a point. That might be enough. And I think we may have made it. We get the goal on Spencer Knight. Is that enough? This might very well go to a shootout. We're going to see these unis in action for the first time. And hopefully, with our 96 rated offense, we are on our way to the postseason. That is all that I can hope for. But will that be the case? So close. We need to win this game, and that should guarantee us a playoff spot. Very, very early compared to where we expected to be there. Jonathan Huberdeau for Florida. Sauces broken up. Barkov turns it over. Just realized I didn't go AI versus AI, so I almost cost us that game immediately. Holy crap. Can you tell I'm rusty and that it's been a while? We'll go over to coach mode here. And Dadnoff gets rid of it. So here we go. Ooh, space, maybe. Nico loses it. Chance, Vrana. Nico, big stop by Spencer Knight, who plays it out to Ekblad. Great hustle here from Nico. In the corner, we want it back. Dadnoff. Pass over. Nico can't do anything with it. And the Panthers are gone. Jonathan Huberdeau all alone. Denied. What a kick save by Merzlikins. Big stop by Elvis. Back and forth action of 3-on-3. Here's a 2-on-1. Dadanoff. Nico. Dadanoff. Blocker stop by Knight. Great chances on both sides of the ice. Here's Heponiemi on a breakaway. Denied. He tried the same move. There's Likens a stop. Here we go. We do get a line change out there. Shot stopped. Big save by Knight. Come on, win that battle in the corner. We didn't. Just double checking the lines there. Didn't tell anyone to leave. Juleson pass over. Heponiemi can't get the shot off. Richie blocked. Heponiemi. Richie. Juleson. Big save again. Elvis Merzlikins having himself a day. Crazy moves here. Lost the puck. Panthers trying to walk through. We're going to win the foot race. Turned over. Florida. Bennett. Just shoveled it high. Come on now. Here we go. Look at this rush. Look at this rush. Pass through shot denied by Knight. Come on now. Oh, they have Beauvillier too. Jesus, Florida's built the super team. 2 minutes gone in this 3-on-3 OT. Come on now. We can do this. Over the line. Good moves. Chance shot. Nearly got his own rebound. Chance shot. Another blocker stop by Knight. Spencer Knight has had to make some gigantic saves in this one. Both goalies have. Juleson's been out there for a long time. Bennett finds the pass. Huberdeau wins it. What a feed from Sam Bennett. And Jonathan Huberdeau wins it. Will that have knocked us out of the playoffs? We get a pity point, but is it enough? Have the Panthers ruined my night? Yes, they have. The Florida Panthers boot us from the play. No, they don't, as we jump on the tiebreaker all the way up to third. And we will play the Florida Panthers in round one. Holy hell. 42-31-9. And we have made it off of a 5-team tiebreaker at 93 points. I have never seen anything like that. 5 teams tied on points. We have the highest ROW. We're the 3 seed. Maybe the Bruins could use David Pastrnak, huh? That's incredible. And in the Metro, the Caps, Rangers, and Devils make it. The Blue Jackets also missed out, so never mind. That was a now 6-team tie at 93 points. Outrageous. And in the Central, Colorado, Chicago, Winnipeg, Minnesota missed out on tiebreaker. And in the Pacific, Calgary also missed out on tiebreaker. This was nuts how close some of these races were. As Ottawa was the number 1 team in the league, we finished 11th when we easily could have missed the playoffs. In terms of the point production, Martin Necas was the team leading scorer with 80 points. Stützle was 79 points, 38 goals. Hischier 74 points. Hertl was 74 points on the season. He, played the full year here, so that was fantastic. Filipino 58 points. Nosek with 22. On the left-hand side, Andre Palat 57 points. Verana 54. 13 points with 9 goals in 20 games for Semyonov, so he is not out of place. And on that right-hand side, Pastrnak with 21 points in 20 games. That is the type of star power that we needed. Niederreiter with 36 points, 17 goals. Martin Kaut finished with 15 points. So again, for a 4th liner in a full 82-game season, he was on pace for 21 points, which is kind of what we're looking for. You could argue maybe Radek Faksa would be better. Defensively, Seider, Ronick, Dadonov all did fine in terms of production. Gudis and Weber concerns me, though, as the 3rd pair. And in goaltending, Lucas Park might be our starter. I think we give him a chance over Elvis. I think we have to. The 22-year-old, I think, is our starting goaltender in the playoffs. Let me know what you think about that 3rd pair on defense, but I think we have a starting goalie, as Alex Ovechkin was the only player to break 100 points. So you got to look there at the leading scorers. The goal-scoring king was Ovi with 53. On defense, John Carlson, Drew Doughty. Up there, goal-scoring leader was Brent Burns with 21. And in goal, Korpisalo was the winningest netminder. Shutout leader, Gibson and Demko with 7 each. Save percentage king was Demko. Although Barge, obviously, with 6 starts, 5 and 1 with a shutout. Rookie race, Lawrence Reed in Ottawa is likely to outduel the 23-year-old Eli Tolvanen, who finds himself in Vegas. So an interesting season. We've made the playoffs for the first time. The moves have paid off, and now we get to play the Panthers, who we again just had a very, very close game with to end the season.